back to Girls Overheard. Happy Monday, you guys. And before we start, you've got some homework to do. What you're going to do is you're going to like this video wherever you're watching.
Yes.
You're going to subscribe wherever you're listening.
Yes.
Whether it's Spotify, whether it's Apple, wherever you are, you're going to subscribe. You're also going to send us a pal.
Yes.
Because loads of people did it last week and it was great.
It was. Do we need to do a wee share screen again?
Yeah. What are we doing this time?
Hi.
Everyone point Lauren's finger.
Oh, wait.
Put up your finger, this no nail.
Oh.
Does it look like it? Is it just really intriguing, basically, that people go, oh, I wonder what that's about?
Yeah, there we go.
Spock.
But it does really help the pod out, you know?
It does.
Things are going well, but we always strive for greatness.
We do.
We strive for
This
greatness.
is such a Monday morning motivation
Today's
meeting,
your
isn't
Monday.
it? Sorry, I lost
not
my
get that
words
out
there.
there?
I know,
Motivation.
Monday morning
Cannot wait for too long.
motivation.
This is Easter Monday, actually.
Oh, yeah. Happy chocolate day.
Happy
Lovely little
Easter.
bank holiday.
Today's the day where everyone's melting their chocolate down and they're making crispy cakes.
No, that's not today. Today people are enjoying the eggs.
I don't know
Wait.
if they are.
Are we doing an egg hunt today?
I
you
love
do,
the
you
word
do that
egg
on a
hunt.
Sunday. Egg hunt.
Egg
Is
hunt.
that the Sunday or the
That's
Monday?
a Sunday.
Right, okay.
I still,
There's some chocolate in one of your drawers.
Alan, I already noticed the chomp.
we've been
there's a
crunchy.
crunch in there.
However, if you are on Skinny Talk like us, remember you don't need a treat 'cause you're not a dog.
Woof, woof.
You don't deserve a cheat day because you've had a cheat year. I'm so sorry. I can't do it. I
Me
feel
neither.
too bad.
See,
I
texted
do actually.
you that thing. What was it? Like, get up for a walk or something like that.
I messaged
That's
in.
awful.
I messaged in the group chat and was like, "Can you please persuade me to go on a walk? I really need to do it." And Lauren was like, "Go for a walk, you fat cunt." I'm so sorry.
Do you know the best thing is though? It's the things like, am I overweight? I don't know, ask your mom. It'll be like, being big doesn't run in your family. No one runs in your family.
Oh, I saw that one this morning. I tried it with Andy, right? Because me and Andy are both like, we're going to healthy eat. We're going to go to the gym. I'm going walking all the time, right? But I'm slowly progressing to potentially running, right? Because I'm getting fucking bored of the walking.
Yeah.
But
Why are you running? I'm bored. I'm
I
watching.
don't know what it is. It's a cycle for me when I'm like, right, I'll just do walks.
Yeah.
I'll do walks, but it takes so long to get 10k steps
It does.
that
An hour
eventually
and a
I
half.
go, I'm just going to run. And then I run, I go, oh, I'd much rather walk. And it's the cycle goes on forever.
Why don't you wear a running outfit and go for a walk?
Yeah, I might do that. And then it just justifies if you want to speed up.
Can't lie. I'm here for the outfits.
I put on a TikTok the other day, I don't know if you've seen it, where I said, like, what do people do if you're walking, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you motivate yourself to walk?
They listen to Girls Overheard. That's what they said.
Yeah, every single
That's what they
person.
said.
That was the
See,
most
some
popular.
of the comments,
That
I
was the most popular
actually,
answer, obviously.
I was dying at the comments, right? Because people were saying, basically they'll go, think of everyone that's ever wronged you in your life and then have an argument with them, right? Which is quite good, but it's an angry walk.
Yeah, it is. And then your face shows it.
Oh, 100%. But the one that I loved the most was this like little conversation between people where someone said, I'd talk to myself, like I just have conversations as if I'm interviewing myself.
Yeah.
Like I imagine that I'm on like a talk show. And then somebody commented, I do this, but I do it out loud and I just pretend I'm on the phone. So she'll have her headphones in. She's just chatting away.
What, you up to that much? Were you up to that much? Can you imagine? And then they get reported to the police.
Imagine that you're just talking
Crazy
to yourself,
person.
walking about talking to people. Said they read, which is something that we spoke about quite a few times.
The reading thing is very mysterious. I quite like it.
Yeah.
I like it for the drama.
I couldn't
and
do
I
it.
enjoy it for the plot. Like, sorry, you're walking your dog and someone goes by with a novel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Getting their steps in
no.
with a novel. Not even looking the direction they're going because they're so sure of their walk because they do this daily. It's given more. It's more than just what meets the eye. It's not just somebody walking with a book with intention. It's the fact that you know that is part of their routine. They are well versed at this.
Yeah.
They know their steps.
Oh,
It's like walking around your own house. You could do it with your eyes closed. They've done this walk many a time. It
I feel
shows
like-
discipline.
doing the same walk over and over though, it does get so boring because you know how long it's going to take. I feel like you
Yes.
need to change it
Yeah.
constantly or else it's a long time. So it's like an hour and 15 minutes to get a 10k if you walk fast.
No,
Which I've
no.
been doing.
Ailey, there's not a chance you're getting 10k steps with an hour and 15.
Hold
You,
on.
I am.
She has. Did you not see her new? I did a wee TikTok the
I
other
am.
day and it was like, I didn't realise how embarrassing this was that I walk really slowly and I never ever knew. My friends,
You
Us.
guys.
who apparently don't like her, which is really funny. That was a comment I seen the other day.
Oh, really?
Those girls don't like you. What, because we told you you've got chicken nails?
Oh,
You asked for the opinion
I
and we
did.
said yes.
yeah.
We agreed. It was really funny, but you did say that you didn't realise that you were such a slow walker
No.
until it was pointed out to you.
Yeah. And then I said to my mum and my mum was like, yeah, You're a slow walker.
course.
You've always been a slow walker, and I was like, why did nobody tell me though?
We did.
I would have sped up.
We did.
Yeah,
we did try to.
eventually, and then that was it. I was like, oh, now I'm aware of it.
How's life in the faster pace doing for you? Like,
Tiring.
Is it tiring?
Tiring.
You got shin splints yet?
I'm going to say actually, with my walks, I'm going to say are the mid between like a walk and a run. It's a speed walk.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, but, oh no, you're not doing the walk run. So remember I saw
your
a
hands
Isle of
up.
Man.
No. I just look like I'm walking.
You know
but
that's
I'm
a thing.
What?
Race walking.
Yeah.
And their hips really.
on
Oh, yeah,
one.
they
Can't.
sway.
Do you do this?
No, but I see people do it, and I just think don't do that.
Have they got little
Just
ankle
jump
weights
a wee
on
bit.
as well?
Jump a wee bit and it'll become a run.
It's the shaking the bum thing they do. It's like a wee dance. Not into it at all.
It's my calves that really hurt though when I run.
You need better shoes then.
Yeah.
Yeah, a pair of hawkers.
Your
and a size
breathing
10.
should give up before your legs do. That's the way that I see it.
Oh, see, mine was the
I've been running for 3 weeks and all of a sudden I'm an expert.
She's a runner.
I'm running.
You're going to sign
I
yourself
do.
up?
I listened to that song, Running, Running, that one. I listened to that. Actually, since we're on the whole health kick situation and we're trying to influence for good, see if you are trying to run or walk and you want something interesting to listen to, I feel like running to the beat is the only way to do it.
Oh no, I find that pure embarrassing.
But
nobody
you're
knows.
listening.
I know nobody knows, but I know. And then in my head, I'm telling myself that other people know.
No, they don't. So I'm telling you, they don't. No one knows.
No, it's too.
You could be listening
it
to
makes
anything.
myself uncomfortable.
Is
Then
it like
do you
when
not
you're
feel
in
out of sync though when you're running to something, your feet are not going to the same beat as the
Yeah,
music?
it makes you count properly.
Yeah, it makes you. It
Do you
actually
need
makes
count
it
when you run
better.
as well?
No, but no, I don't count when I run, but I just mean like it just feels
It
like
makes
it matches
sense.
up.
Makes
No,
sense.
I still stand by if I'm doing anything of sheer cardio that requires endurance. I need the motivational speech.
Yeah, that's nice as well.
The
But what I'm
music
saying
doesn't work
is,
for me.
there's a playlist. There's actually a DJ on Spotify called Fresh Prince of Sped Air, and I'm so sure that they've made these tracks. It's all songs you know,
Mm-hmm.
but it's given a bit of DJ Booney.
Love it.
It's been sped up.
So you can
If
run.
anyone gets that reference, we can be pals. DJ Booney.
I actually don't get it, so
PC
we are not
DJ.
friends. That guy was right.
PC DJ.
Oh yeah, but I didn't know DJ Booney.
This is something to just speed the music up and then make a track. This guy does this, right? But in a way that doesn't feel quite so like 2K4, like MSN.
Oh,
But good, but
Right,
really good.
okay.
So you've got like Britney Spears Toxic. You've got, what else? I'm trying to think. Billie Jean. Billie Jean is the my love. Really
like that.
fast. So every time you're hitting the beat, your foot's hitting the floor and it feels really good. And then in my head I go, right, they're only like 2-minute tracks. So all I really need to do is like 20 of them and I've got not 20 but 10 of them and I've got 20 minutes under my belt.
Do you know all that's missing? The sped up song, but then I think, remember they used to take like little bits out of different songs, like maybe like one line and then put it in. It should be the skinny talk bits.
like
And
yeah.
they should make that into the song.
I'd quite like all the Skinny Talk motivation to be just a podcast.
100%. That is a missed opportunity if they don't do it.
I think so too.
Should we start doing it?
No. I quite like having this.
We don't want to get into trouble.
I know, I would feel too bad.
I think there's some people that are taking it too far though. There's some people like if you're on the wrong side of it, you're probably getting taken
Yeah,
too far.
we're talking
But there's
about
certain
specific
creators
girls.
that I go, oh, they're great because they really just help you go, stop it.
Mina,
Food noise.
and there's another girl that I follow who's always got big headphones on and a big puffy jacket and she goes out for a walk.
Skinny Girl Millionaire.
Could be, I don't know. I never know MD's name on TikTok.
Same.
I just know their face.
faces. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
But,
pop up and you're like, oh, I know I like you.
So what were you saying to this NASA situation, going to space, Katy Perry?
Katy Perry went to space, didn't she?
Did she though?
Did she? That's the first bit. Did she actually?
But wait, let's see what the facts as they are. 11 minutes round trip.
Bullshit. You can't get anywhere in 11
She would
minutes.
only do 5 Fresh Prince of Sped Airs there and back.
to get to space.
Absolutely never.
And not even that. See the time that she was there. She was floating about, not even looking out the window. She was looking at the camera, and I was like, if you're only up there for less than 10 minutes, going to look out the window and see where you are.
No, it was an 11-minute round journey.
Yeah, so you're probably in the sky or
What
in the
was
space for like
what-
5 minutes.
What was the metaphorical reference with the daisy?
Our wee daughter's called Daisy.
Right.
What was the whole point of in her going back? Like, what
Just
was
so
the
that she
reason?
could say she'd been. I
It
think.
wasn't
Did she
just her.
pay?
Oh, it was her, and it was Jeff Bezos' wife.
girlfriend, GF, fiance.
Yeah, it was an all
girlfriend,
girl.
fiancé, whatever.
It was an all girl group, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then there was other ones who haven't actually really had any
Why was it all
attention.
girls?
It was meant to be a thing like make space for women thing, like a feminist thing. It's not really.
Right.
It's just like,
Sorry to be this one, right? But I did see somebody make a really valid point and I thought, say it louder. Why are we using paper straws in McDonald's?
Mm-hmm.
Putting our lunches in reusable Tupperwares? Only getting our bins emptied once every 3 weeks?
that's a travesty.
3
Right.
weeks is actually heartbreaking.
They're firing cycle lanes in left, right and centre.
We're going eco in the cars.
We are doing everything we possibly can, right?
All these businesses are trying to hit net zero.
And then you've got fucking billionaires that are just jetting off the space for a marketing campaign.
I know. For fun, for 10
Sorry,
minutes.
make that make sense.
Do you know what Katy Perry's, like that trip to space made the same carbon footprint as one person would make in their entire life so that she can go there for 10 minutes?
Great.
Can you actually believe that? Literally just, and then they've got the cheek to shame us for wanting to use a plastic straw, which is arguably so much better. McDonald's Diet Coke
Do you
has
know
never
what-
been the same.
It
Do you know what
hasn't, but
annoys-
the turtles, we don't want to see in our video of a turtle having a straw put out his nose.
I don't
But-
want to see that either.
But Katy doesn't need to go to space.
Katy said, fuck the turtles. She
Which
went
is
to
really
space.
annoying, Katy, because I've got your song tattooed on my arm. It's my wedding song. But you do not need to go to... I don't think she did.
No, but I did make the
11
point
minutes.
that
And it's not even a jealousy thing. It's not even like a thing of going like, why do they get to do it, not us? Like, we now live in the world of simulation, right? You're not telling me that they couldn't have done something like that, right? Took some sort of camera, as they apparently have done before, right? Again, whatever, the firmament. Really struggling here, guys. It's in the fucking Bible, okay?
What is?
The firmament.
What's a firmament?
The dome that's seemingly over the earth.
Yeah.
Murray's shaking his head, but I don't care, Murray. You can
That's
shake
an
your head.
episode of... That's the Simpsons
I
movie.
know. And the Simpsons are always right.
I love how your facts
But
is it's in the Bible, so 100%
It
fact.
must be true.
No offense.
Do you
guys.
even know what that means?
What?
Spectacles, testicles, wallet and watch.
I do know what that means. So, the thing being, right, if you're living in a world where simulation can be so realistic, how not just send the camera up there and then make some sort of thing down here, like some kind of studio space, 360, like kind of like the dome thing that's in Las
Yes.
Vegas, and go, this is what it would feel like, put on big goggles, like VR type goggles. This is what it would feel like. Oh my God, you're simulated, you're going into space. This is what it would feel like. Why do they need to see it with their bare eyeballs?
I know. Well, people are thinking that they did fake it.
I think it was fake. I don't think that's real.
It's so easy
I don't think
to
that's
fake,
real.
would you?
I don't think they went there the first time. There's actually videos, and I go, right, okay, people can tamper with them or whatever. It doesn't look real to me.
No.
There's nothing about that that looks real.
Do you know what else looked really fake? See the ones that got stuck in space?
Yeah.
Them coming back down. Did you see the video of it, of them like landing in the sea?
No.
It looked like CGI. It did not
Aye.
look real.
This is like us watching The Matrix, the movie, for the first time and going, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, look at the way they made that look
Look
so
at the
realistic.
special effects.
The special effects are really frying my brain. And then you watch it now and you're like, that's heavy shite.
Yeah.
They've made better things than CapCut.
Do you
Yeah.
know, see at the end of the day, but I actually just don't care.
I don't care
No,
either.
I
would
don't
you
care
go?
either.
See if you got
space?
Yeah.
No. I can't
I
even do
have-
the Highland bungee. Like,
I am not being funny. We
Go
were
to
just
space.
speaking about Bruce Willis. I have seen Armageddon and I've seen how it can go wrong.
Yeah.
Absolutely
That's-
not.
This is me and Andy were talking about last night. He was like, I would go. That would be an amazing opportunity. I'm like, yeah, but it's 10 minutes and you're risking your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
You literally can Google it if you want to see a picture of the Earth from space. Like,
yeah,
I'm
you're not
fan of
tethered
going
to
all the way there.
anything. You're not tethered to anything.
I was just going to say, and I did say this on TikTok as well, actually, that I do think that all the backlash against her didn't happen to when guys did it. Fucking William Shatner went to space.
Did he?
Yeah, nobody spoke about
Who's
it.
William Shatner?
He's that actor that did the
Did he?
advert.
Star Trek.
Who's that?
Who did you do the advert for again? No, it was like Compare the Market or something like that. That's what I know
Is that not
him
the
from.
guy
The original
that's like-
Captain Kirk. William
To be
Shatner.
fair, he's got more relevance going up there because he was in Star Wars or something, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. But nobody spoke.
Did that today?
What?
Star Trek.
I just did that.
Look at us all. We're space themed today.
Oh my
It's so
God.
hard, by the way.
It's so hard. I really need to think. What we're doing right now is the space sign, Star Wars sign.
What is that a sign
I
for?
don't know. I don't know, but I'm worried if we do it for any longer, we're going to be wiped out.
Yeah, it feels like Illuminati or
It's
something
Star
like that.
Trek. It's Spock. He's a Vulcan, and if you do that, it means live long and prosper.
Oh, well, let's do that then.
Sure.
Money fucking does it with ease.
Also,
Can you do it
Star
with
Wars,
one?
Star Trek, very, very hard for me to decipher the two.
Oh, and both of them not interested in the slightest.
No,
I
I
find
think
it's
Star
so
Wars is a wee bit more.
boring.
No, Star Trek's more uniform, pointy ears. Star Wars, I can get on board with some of it. Although Jar Jar Binks, as the older we get, he looks really non-believable.
Non-believable, exactly.
It took that long for it to be non-believable.
Right,
Also, bit of smash.
Jar Jar
Shouldn't
Binks,
put words.
he's a pure
Don't know why.
idiot.
Don't know why.
Is it his big nose? Two wonders.
Don't know. Don't know. Also, quite like Chewbacca.
Chewy.
Big Chewie.
Big Chewie.
You really go for the underdogs.
I
don't
know, I do. I feel sorry for them. This is the problem. It's giving me my teen years.
Right.
Anyway, move on.
Hi, girls. A couple of points.
Oh, God.
Can we talk dating in 2025? I'm a 38-year-old young male, and I was in a 14-year relationship, 2 kids, etc. Can we talk about how much of a disaster dating has turned into? I have a fear of being posted on the Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook page, and people anonymously slagging me and they have never met me in their lives. Also, can I ask, am I the only middle-aged guy that looks forward to listening to you every week for the gossip and chat? I feel like I shouldn't be listening to this, but I love it.
Oh, you should. Say it loud and proud. Come on now. I like that.
Are you saying middle-aged?
At 38.
38's not middle-aged.
That's young.
You're like
You're
just
your
over
prime.
quarter-aged.
You're in your prime. I find it difficult to talk about dating in your 30s when I don't date in my 30s.
Yeah.
But what I would say is, it looks chaos out there.
It looks like hell on earth.
It really does. It's hell and horror.
Yeah.
Really, it truly is. That fear of being posted on
Yes.
that page would be enough to make me not want to go dating.
Absolutely.
Like, are we dating the same person, whatever? Like, just because someone's opinion of you, I think it's very different when it's like a safety perspective, right? But see, when it's just like, I didn't really get on with that person, you
Yeah.
can't just automatically assume that everyone else should also not get on with them
Yeah.
and fire them on that page because you feel like you've been snubbed. Do you know what I mean?
And then you also get
Absolutely.
the psycho exes that are doing
Yeah.
it to like stop anyone else from dating them.
Sabotage.
I hate that.
or just maybe not even somebody that knows them. It could be anybody.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
I think the best way, right, again, have no experience of dating in my 30s, but I would say the best way is to go back to how it used to be, where, not how it used to be, but date someone through friends. Like, try and find friends that know somebody, that kind of thing, rather than going too far out, because I feel like if you go really far out, and it could be somebody that is a known weirdo in their area, but you don't know anybody that knows
Yeah.
them. That's what happens if you go on, like, dating apps and stuff. Like, you don't know people that know them, so you could end up,
You're basically looking for recommendations.
yes,
That's
recommend
it.
a friend.
Recommend a friend, but what I would say is make it very known to your pals. Like, by the way, I am definitely looking to get with somebody. I want to at least date someone. If you ever see someone or think they're quite like suitable for me, then make
Is
it
that what we're
happen.
doing now, though? Are we like kind of? Are we putting ourselves on like a wanted poster?
But I
No,
think
but
it's
everyone
good
loves
to be known.
matchmake.
Yeah,
Like,
and
how
I think
fun is that?
there's that thing as well. Like, see if I had a friend who was single, part of me would be like, oh, is that like crossing lines to be like, I'm going to like recommend someone to you or whatever, or like pass your details to somebody and say, what do you think about my pal? Because maybe they're like thinking you're not really in that space.
Yeah.
Is it cheeky? Is basically what I'm saying. So I would make it known to pals, but also, what do? Do you go to, I hear the big place to meet people? Sounds bad actually, because I'm also starting to do this. Running clubs.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I'm not in a running club.
Oh,
but
I'm not going to be attractive if I'm running. There's no way I would be meeting
apparently that's
anyone.
the thing. It's running clubs.
It's all about clubs, but then you think about where a lot of people meet their partner as places like school or like nightclubs and stuff. Like, it's social events. Like,
Yeah.
it's where you get to see people in their comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
But the fear of being posted on that page for a guy must
Crippling.
be awful, because people can say anything, and if you don't have the ability to go, well, you don't know me.
The only way to avoid that is just to ditch social media altogether.
But then that kind of looks a bit of a red flag.
You know what I mean? Like,
I
how
think
can you avoid that?
It's so strange.
What would you say would be what would be your ideal first date if you were to date again?
Oh, I don't know. I quite like just like a coffee situation.
A coffee
Go for
and
a
a
coffee
walk.
and a walk.
That's perfect.
I know someone who started dating again when they were in their 40s, and the first date she went on a dog walk and was like, that was it. It was like a whole like something to do, so you don't feel awkward with your body. Like you're walking, so you're in motion.
Yep.
You don't need to make constant eye contact.
Yeah.
If you've got the dog, you don't feel like the need to hold hands. And it's also a set amount of time that you go, that's now the walk complete.
Yeah.
The dog's tired.
Yeah.
Time to
Need
go.
to take him up the road now, get him his dinner.
It's perfect. It's so casual. It's not like the going for dinner, I think would be absolute hell on earth. Like a dinner date, first date, dinner date. I don't want to sit and eat in front of you.
I know, but I think if you're going to go for a dinner date, you have to take the hit. Either if you're not embarrassed about eating in front of somebody, then that's absolutely
I've
fine.
never had that.
But
I have never had
I
an
just
embarrassment of eating in front of somebody ever in my whole life.
Oh, see, I would never be able to order what I really want though.
Yeah, but that's
Like
the whole
what?
thing. You either have to just go, yeah, what would you want to order? that
Why
you
is
can't
this
eat?
white chicks?
Say, for example, spaghetti.
Yeah.
I'm not going to order spaghetti.
I don't
You
like
know
eating
what,
at a
though?
restaurant
Can I
anyway.
just say something? The amount of times that we've been out together for meals, lunches and everything, you've never once ordered
I've
spaghetti.
never. I know. I probably wouldn't get
Biscotti.
past that. Of spaghetti. Biscotti. You're right. That's what my kids say as well. Actually,
Biscotti.
biscotti.
Silent P.
I'm not going to lie. If I was going
It's
to
not really silent,
I'd
it's
probably
not.
go for a steak.
Yeah.
Are you paying?
That's it.
That's also the other awkward thing. What are we doing with that? I hate it. I couldn't do it now.
He's paying.
I do feel like if a guy's asked you on a date, then they should pay for
Yeah.
the meal because they asked you to go.
Yeah, and
I also want the door held open for me.
100%.
I'm not
Slap my ass before I sit down.
Absolutely.
Too far on a first date. Too far.
But I would say thank you.
Yeah, it depends how long you've been talking for.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Do we want a very local one?
What do you mean local?
Like Botanic Gardens?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Hi. I really hope that you can help me get part 2 of a story I overheard today coming out of Botanic Gardens.
Oh, this is literally Girls Overheard.
Yes. Can't stop thinking about it. My friend and I went for a walk with our wee dogs today in Botanic Gardens. We were walking behind 2 girls coming out, and one of them was saying she had prepared a text to send to a guy and she wanted the other girl with her to listen and say if it sounded okay before she sent it.
Oh my God.
Proofreading, love that.
Proofread, because if you don't run it past your pals first, then you might make a mistake.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
As soon as I heard that, I was definitely hanging about listening in.
Like me and Zara that day when the person was getting arrested.
She definitely sped up and was like right behind them.
Absolutely. Like, no, you're not going for a strike then. You better move.
Can I just add in a sentence?
The dog's just getting dragged along behind her.
Basically, she's texting this guy to sadly tell him that his wife is having an affair.
Oh shit.
She says it's been going on for a while and the cheaters have been meeting up at a local park. She told him that the guy has admitted it, told her that they have been intimate with, that he has been intimate with this married woman, and they even told each other that they loved one another. I've been thinking about it all day. Did she send the text? What was his reply? Is she okay? Poor guy's world must be crumbling
Oh,
tonight.
that is awful. But
How
please
sad's
update
that?
us. Please let us know.
And
How can she let us know?
I'm just meaning if the person's watching.
Oh, all right. I was like, how
And,
is that possible?
Hopefully
big
they
up
weren't.
to the girls though in Botanic Gardens as well for telling.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But future warning, try and keep your voices down if you're...
Yeah.
You just never know.
Yeah.
You never know when people are listening.
That's awful. But see,
That'd be the
see
same.
that? I don't understand that. Like, why would you not just split up by now?
I know, what's the point?
Like, would you not just hate your life? If you love someone,
Yeah.
you're listening, I love you, we're having this affair, go and split up with the person. I actually feel like in a lot of ways, right, obviously not wishing this on myself, but see if that were to happen to me, I would just rather it happen in the sense, like, I'd find it gutting, but I'd rather it happen in the sense that it was worth it, right?
Yeah.
How devastating would it be to be like, now we're separated, now you're not together anyway?
Uh-huh.
Like, if you're going to have the affair, have it with somebody, then make it worth it.
Yeah.
Like,
You
what's
better
the fucking
stay with
point
them.
otherwise?
Yeah.
Exactly. Just a hot take on it. But also, Fraser, just
Don't you dare. It's like the guy last week on was it Confession Sessions that one was on, or was it the main ep where it it was Lemonip last week where he's sending somebody else flowers on his wedding day.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Like, what are you doing? Just setting yourself up for
Cunt bag scumbag.
absolutely cunt bag scumbag.
Sure thing. Right,
Is that the new rat bastard? Cunt bag scumbag.
Cunt bag scumbag.
It's a different level. Did anybody see the TikTok of the guy coming out of Zara for work? No. He was just saying about how the staff in there are all pure lazy bastards.
What did they say?
He was basically saying that he doesn't like using the self scanners, right? Which I agree.
I agree
because they don't
Do
work.
training. We
I
did
want a
training.
discount.
They don't fucking work. And see, when you accidentally shoplift like I did, you're mortified. I was willing to pay for the jeans and they never went through.
Accidents happen.
Embarrassing for
Or
me.
you do what I did and end up taking home 2 tops that have still got the security tag on them,
Exactly.
and then you have to try and prize them off and ruin the top, and then you can't return it.
Although, to be fair, that does usually say remove the tags
And that was
on these 2 tops.
literally the first time I'd ever used those
Ah,
machines.
right, okay. So anyway, what he was saying was he waited in the queue to pay and he got up there and the girl was like, there's self-scanners there. And he went, no, I don't like using them. So then she took...
Hold on. He went up to a member of staff who was at a till
Yeah.
and put the stuff down and she went,
Do it
the
yourself.
self-scanner's over there.
So she then went and put his stuff in the till, right? And the bucket thing, clicked all the buttons for it and then done it. And he was raging that he had to pack it himself. And then the comment section was just going wild with like, these are taking jobs away from people, which they are, FYI.
She's literally making it happen though.
Yeah, she could have just done it at her
She doesn't
till.
want the job. She doesn't want the job.
Do you know what? That is very 2025 Gen Z coded, isn't it? Like, I just don't want to do the work today. I'm just really not feeling it aligns with who I am. And there's an ability for you to do it over there by yourself.
Yeah.
I just think
Sure.
nowadays,
This
you're
is my
going into
boundary.
Zara,
It's my boundary.
you're not at, unless you're going to ask them to look for a size on their iPad, you're not going in there to speak to the staff.
No.
Oh, I
It's
actually
on
went,
brand for them. You want
Yeah.
kind of. I'd be disappointed if they were helpful.
Yeah.
Like, I'm coming in here. It's basically I'm coming in here for you to be rude to me.
oh, could you,
I will say,
hold on.
though-
Could you imagine going out to Zara and they were like, hi, can I give you a hand or anything? You'd be like,
Sorry, what?
make this stop.
No,
Are you okay?
I love how the intro is always the security guard going, "You're not coming in with that coffee," and then you go, "Okay," and then you go away and have to drink your
It
coffee.
feels, do you know what, at the end of the day, it feels very high end. I enjoy the fact that the security take it so seriously.
They do.
They take it so. There was arrests in one of the ones I was in.
Yep.
A security citizen's arrest. Enjoyed that very much. The staff are very poker faced. It makes me feel like it's the thrill of the chase.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's very
I
on
enjoy
brand.
it. I like
Yeah.
it. I like
I don't
it.
want them to change.
I don't want them to change
and do you know
either.
what? Do you know what? It's in every Zara.
I like it.
I'm not saying the staff
Consistency.
are bad. I'm just saying they are
consistent.
They're consistent.
Consistent like cunty.
and they're overworked.
Are they? I mean, they're not even
They
scanning.
kind of are. I mean, just from previous jobs that I've had and working within the industry, rest periods and that aren't always the best in these companies.
Okay, but that's not explaining the not scanning.
Back when you did it, you were
Just-
scanning.
You were scanning.
Oh, I wasn't.
And you also
I wasn't
had to.
scanning. I wasn't trained on. To be fair, they're not all trained on a till either.
No, that's
Neither are we. That's true. See, if they said to me, "I'm no till trained," I'd go, "Same," but you're still making me do it.
I know.
I don't want to do this.
It's the fact you have to
quite
clock
funny,
in.
though.
You have to go in and put in your details. Say, "I'm this person.
Don't
Here's
you
my
just
phone number."
your Zara QR code or whatever.
Oh fuck that! Just hit no and hit print receipt.
Oh,
I
I'll
never
lose the
do
receipt.
that,
No, I get the
no.
email.
Oh
I get the
no,
email.
no, no!
I get
Who
the text.
wants that?
And I'm
clogging
quite
up their
glad for
inbox?
this, by the way, because see, previous to this, when you put in your phone number to get the text receipt, it used to come up with your actual phone number. See, now they start it out. And I used to actually always think to myself, imagine some weirdo was like that. Oh, I feel like, look at that girl over there. Not me. I'm just saying, like, there's some nice girls that go in Zara, you know, and there could be some creeps around.
Right.
And imagine they were like standing beside her and they were going, I'm going to memorise that number.
Yeah.
Or take a wee picture of that number, then I'm going to text them or I'm going to look them up. Because all you would have to do would be virtually put that into your phone, save it, WhatsApp, picture, save the picture, Google reverse image search, Facebook and Instagram.
Wow.
Bang. Neve Schulman, or whatever his name
Yeah.
is, taught me well. Catfish.
Fun,
I know how to find these people.
fun.
But also you can't anymore. So predators just beware.
Zara.
Stay where you are, because if starred the names out, don't you be taking my ideas and using it for your horrible games.
Anyway, I just thought that TikTok was quite funny.
I love that.
I quite liked it
I love
too.
the local ones.
Me too.
However-
what are we thinking about TikTok just now? Oh, however, what?
I was just going to say how much I love Zara.
I
Sorry.
do love Zara too. I do.
We should do another wee shopping trip soon.
I would go in Zara and I would pirouette through it, and whatever stuck I would take,
Yep.
because quite often all of it's just fantastic.
Yeah.
No, it's either a sheer hit where you want everything, or it's sometimes just in the off chance you walk in and it's utter shit.
But the sale's good.
The sale is always really good.
Right, what are we thinking about the whole handbag scandal? So this is unbelievable, and do you know what? It's the power move we wanted to be made a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
This, for anyone who doesn't know, by the way, is the manufacturers in China have come out and they have listed all of the designer brands that they are creating bags for. They're given names, they're given styles, they're given prices. So basically what we're saying then is your Hakus and your DH Gates, you're pretty much buying the real deal.
Which we all thought, because the stuff that they were getting, fake stuff, was so spot on. The fact that people were having to take it into these places to get them to try and verify whether it was real or not, because it was so difficult. It's so similar.
Especially when you've got brands that are not using real leather and things like that. You go, well, why, if they're not having to use real materials, real leather or whatever, then obviously it's going to be the same.
Yeah. So basically what they're saying is all the brands that say that they're made in Italy or made in France or anywhere in Europe are basically buying it 99% made from the Chinese factories and then shipping it over to France, sticking something else on
button,
it. Yeah, putting a button on it.
Clip.
And then because the last place it's been has been France or Italy, then the label will say made in Italy.
So are we thinking that this is a kind of power move by Mr. GT though?
It's not, I don't really get it. I don't
Because if these taxes have then been thingied out, China is in so much debt that they will not be able, and their workforce is very, am I going to make a twat of myself saying this?
How?
Money giving the side eye. Ready to fact check. I'm not going to lie. I don't
Muddy's
get it.
like, Lauren, just quit while you're behind. Like, I will stop.
At the end of the day, what's now going to happen is people are going to go, oh my God, if they're real anyway, I'm just going to buy them from there. I think there's probably been a surge of people buying
100%.
them.
I don't think that's the main point though. The main point being between like Donald Trump and China is that China's in so much debt right now that they have such a high rate of unemployment as well, that without their like manufacturing business, they're just going to decline. And what Donald Trump's probably hoping for is that they then go back to him and find a better
Yeah,
agreement.
because you know what's happened? What basically he's said is if all these businesses who use Chinese manufacturing can bring their manufacturing into America, so we stop outsourcing and we bring it into America, he's given them preferential tax rates. So that's the whole premise of basically everyone's bringing
There's
things
no way that
back
people
here.
are going to be able to
Not here,
sustain the
America.
lifestyle that, like, as in like the luxuries and that we like. There's no way that people are going to be able to sustain that if things are all made within the UK and the US, because it's just is not. We're not going to be able to afford it.
Yeah, you're
There's
not gonna
not
get
a chance
cheap stuff
in
that'll-
hell
If
that we can
everyone's
afford it, which is why like so many people crack up about how many things are made in China, but the
Tail is all
rate
this
of
time.
pay and their skill sets are so different. Like we don't have that manufacturing like skill set anymore as well as what they do. It was like the whole same with like the shipyards and stuff like that. Like we had such a labour heavy workforce here, and now it just seems to have kind of died a death.
That's true.
now we don't even want to scan.
Now we don't even want to scan. This is it.
Murray, was that right?
More or less spot on.
Yeah, I know. I was really
Thanks.
impressed. Well done, Lauren. So good. She got her glasses on today and she's super smart.
So clever.
Look
And
at
the
us,
blazer.
our political segment. What's
I
happening?
know. And then we look and we're like, we've got our socks on.
I know.
So political. Socks on.
Pilates socks. We're going to
Pilates socks.
Pilates after here. We actually
you
went
got
to
your
Pilates.
Pilates socks
I
on?
have. I'm ready to go.
You
Ready to
are.
rock and roll.
We went to Pilates last week, didn't we? After
we
here.
did.
Was it after here last week?
No,
it was
we were
last
on
Friday,
Tuesday.
wasn't it? And yeah, I couldn't laugh for the whole weekend. It was painful.
That's because she wasn't with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sometimes do wonder how you got on in your life when we're not all together.
Yeah.
You've not laughed since the last time we were together.
I was in pain. I also couldn't really walk very well, to be honest. I was in agony.
Where are you?
It was super sore.
That's really
Yeah.
good though.
That's how you know it's working.
You like to feel that
Feel the burn.
The burn.
Exactly as Gemma was saying, if you are going to be there for an hour, you might as well do it the hardest
Make
possible
it
way
work.
Yeah.
and burn as much as possible.
You better work, bitch.
You better work, bitch.
So we're all in our athleisure at the moment, aren't we?
We are.
Ready to go.
Not really athleisure, we're just Lauren's in full gym, but with a blazer.
I feel like I'll wank actually.
I like it.
I was going for Pinterest vibes.
It's very
I
Pinterest.
put on the long line one, but it just didn't work as well.
I like it.
But once I once I whip the blazer off, I'm full.
Oh, she's
I'm
ready.
full Pilates girl.
This is literally. You remember they used to do this, and it would be like, "This is how you take yourself from the office to the club." Who the fuck was ever skipping the step where they went home for their dinner first?
Nobody.
Nobody's going from office to club.
And
First
if you
of
were,
all,
you'd change.
you would change.
Yeah.
It would like this from office wear to club. Like
club.
no one was doing that. Who was ever doing that?
It's the fact that it would always be the same. It would always be like, I'm going to take off my blazer and then I'm going to put on a chunky necklace and a waist belt.
Yeah.
And a pair
Keep
of
your
stilettos.
pencil skirt on because we do office wear in the club.
Yeah, and then we're going to put on like maybe a lash. No, but not even a lash at that point. I feel like lashes probably weren't a thing.
You were going to get your club double XL. Remember that? The
Yeah.
mascara. Boom.
Thick,
Yeah.
heavy
Tubing
eyelids.
mascara.
I don't think anyone's ever had to do day to night, but we're well versed in it.
We are well
We are
versed.
prepped and ready in case we ever need to do that.
Yeah.
I don't ever think people are going day to night in the one day, in the 24 hours, 12 hours. But I do think that it's quite good to see how something you buy could be day or night.
Yeah, I like that.
Versatile.
100%.
Versatility, I'm all up for that because I have
Cost
to
per
say,
wear.
backing myself here because I'm pretty sure I did a YouTube video like that recently, 6 months ago. But yeah, no one's going from office to club.
No, but different ways to wear things is
Different
great.
ways to wear things is always a good shout.
And actually, see, to be fair, see the nighttime thing is no more. It's no more anyway because people aren't getting dressed up.
No,
People are
going
wearing
out trainers.
jeans and trainers to the club.
Right,
Still not going.
I've got a message here. This came into our actual DMs on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you want to send us a text, that's usually the better way to do it. Not saying this is the bad route to choose. I'm just saying.
No.
So it came across there. 07428957885 is our number. So hit it, save it in your phone, and then send some messages. Or even if you see something, you're like, oh, discuss that. Ping it
Yeah.
over to us.
Yeah.
A good TikTok, something
We
funny.
want all the topics.
All the topics. Right, years ago, I matched with a guy on Tinder, had spoken for a bit, and we were planning to meet up. Call it intuition, but something wasn't sitting right. So I Googled his name, which I never do. Turns out there were articles of him, and he'd been in jail for a total of 9 years for organising and being the ringleader of a drug smuggling group from Europe to Scotland.
Oh my God.
That's
As
something
much
your
as I
granny
love
will
a
love.
what?
That's something your granny will love.
Granny's
hell.
not going to Google him anyway, so we're fine.
No.
As much as I'd love a Range Rover, I was not getting caught up in that world. Block
Not
and
worth
delete.
it. Not worth it.
Wow.
You don't want to get your house raided. Not worth it.
Gangsters Mall.
Look elsewhere.
Scary stuff, that. 9 years? What did he do?
By the way, can we just make
What
it an
the hell?
absolute standard that we're Googling people? Google somebody before you meet them.
Yeah, I think that, of course.
Yeah.
Really? Do we Google people before we meet
If you
them?
were dating,
No, if you're
I'm
dating
going to
them,
say,
if I was dating somebody, I would
Google them.
100% be doing the background. I would have a full file on them.
yeah, but you can't. It's so annoying because you can't do it now. The full file is so hard to get.
Why?
You can't just, most people don't have Facebook. Or if they do, they have their first name and their middle name or some anagram of their
I
first
hate
name.
the anagrams.
It's so hard
I
now.
hate the anagrams.
And the full family
so much.
doesn't have it.
Lauren, what?
What's an anagram?
Like when you just mix up the letters in their name or they spell their name wrong.
No.
It's very hard. So it used to be you could just go on and I'd be like, right, Lauren Kerr. Lauren Kerr would then have friends in common.
So
you were.
you'd be like
You were.
LORYN instead of Lauren.
Yeah,
right?
but back in
You
the
would
day,
spell it weird, so if I tried to search you, it would never come up.
but back in the
right,
day,
okay,
you'd be
okay.
able to go on and see friends in common. You'd be able to work out who they're friends with. You'd know who their family were because you'd
Yeah.
actually be able to list your siblings.
It's like Ancestry DNA right now.
yeah, you would know every single thing about that person, and you could check photo albums. You could see their progression through life, every single
Yeah.
stage of them. And now,
What school did you go to? Where did you check in?
Yeah.
You went to the hydro and was that? Who did you go to see?
oh, you've got a relationship status changed 2 years ago. So have you been single since then?
Mm-hmm.
All that sort of stuff, so easy. Not anymore.
Changing your relationship status was a power like no other.
Oh yeah, it's
Do
complicated.
you remember the moment you'd be like, we're official? I mean, now it has progressed to big shows of affection, like balloons all over ceilings of hotel rooms.
Oh,
or,
I'm sorry, but
or-
I fucking hate that.
I cannot.
Can't stand
Well,
it.
you be my girlfriend. I'm sorry. No offence to anybody that's had it done, because I'm sure they're dead romantic in you, but it's cringy as fuck.
It's
I
so
find
cringe.
it so cringe. I can't
bear
stand it.
Like, I'm
Like
not being
the,
funny,
the
but you're setting
neon
yourself
sign,
up.
the neon sign that gets used for multiple girlfriend proposals.
Yeah.
Make it stop. I can't stand it. The setups in the beach and all that, like each to their own. I would never comment on it, but now that you're asking me, no, it's not for me.
No,
I would simply say no and move away.
absolutely not.
Are you
I'd
talking
like
about to, as in marry me or be my girlfriend?
my
Be
girlfriend.
I think we've all seen the same one, haven't we? Recently.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's too much.
it's too much. But guess, look a bish.
Luca Bish. Change your name as well. It's shite.
fucking
I hate it. I don't
look at
like
bish
it.
smells of fish.
Right, what about this one? Just saying your chat about the girl who didn't know she was pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant with my first until 6 weeks before I had him.
Oh my
I
God.
was a skinny
Christ.
size 8, 18-year-old, worked 3 jobs and I was loving life. Went to the docs because I was getting cold sores and constantly run down, and they tested just to rule it out, and boom, positive. Never mind the fact the same doctor had given me the contraceptive injection for 4 years, and the last one was only 3 weeks before finding out. I was put on the bed. They had a quick feel of my tummy and I was booked in for a scan the next day. I had to go wearing a pair of my dad's joggers because the size 8 clothes I had weren't for fitting. I just popped overnight. It's as if you've just found out, and then the next day she's woke up with a big bump. Scan showed I was between 34 and 37 weeks, so they went with 34. And when I had him, they guessed he was probably 3 weeks late with how dry his wee skin was and the length of his nails.
No.
He was turned right into my back to protect himself from my 3 jobs. He's now a thriving 18-year-old.
18.
Oh my god!
You do not look like you could have an 18-year-old, by the way, looking at your picture.
Well, she had them when she was 18.
That's
She's
true.
30.
36, that's me with an 18-year-old.
Oh my god!
Imagine.
Oh my God, but you could get lifts everywhere. How
I'm
could
not
you
gonna lie, though, see if I was ever going to have
Put
another
them to
one,
work.
I would be so happy if it was like a case of, right, you're due in next month. I'd be like, right, fine. I've got
know.
through it.
I can't even do my hot girl walk for the hour and a half that it takes
Yeah.
to get 10,000
Yeah.
steps. I can't do a 9-month pregnancy.
No, I just
Are you
couldn't.
kidding? It's so long. It is so long, isn't it? Being pregnant.
Oh, no, it's boring.
So boring. Just let this hurry up now. Nearly a full year. Incubating. Oh, talking about which, guess who's not getting pregnant? My wee dog. For God's sake.
Oh, wee Mabel.
Bless her. Do you know, honestly, the trauma of that was horrendous. I had a feeling, like I've had 2 dogs prior to her that have been like neutered, right? And it's all been fine. I've never had that thing of like, oh, I'm really worried or whatever. But for some reason with her, I put her in and I was like, oh, I've got a horrible feeling about this. And Fraser was like, why? She's fine. She's healthy. She's little. She's fine. I was like, nah, I just have a really horrible feeling. So did I manifest it? Perhaps. But the doctor phoned me, or the vets phoned me. She's ready to be picked up at 4. I said, that's fine, no problem. No, mate, everything went well, whatever. She's recovering well. When I went to pick her up, they were like, can we have a wee chat? I was like, oh no, something's happened. They were like, yeah, basically we went for our second ovary and she went into shock, started convulsing and her heart rate dropped. I was like, what?
They just wouldn't have wanted to tell you that on the phone, because then you would have been panicked. You wouldn't have seen her instantly, and then you would have to drive over there and stuff. So that was definitely for your own.
Thing is, see that, right? It's meant to be like a pure low risk type of surgery. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, it just makes me feel so sad. So now she's like a wee soul, just wandering around with her little cone on her head.
Oh,
she
bless
got me
her.
going on.
Cone of shame.
It is embarrassing for them.
It's so embarrassing. Then Maggie's looking at her like, the fuck's she wearing, mum?
You'd be like,
What's she
"Don't you
wearing?
forget
I'm
you've had
not,
that
I'm
all."
not borrowing that off my sister. It's horrible. So yeah, bless her.
Poor wee Mabel.
A wee shame.
Poor wee Mabel.
I know. These are the things
Ow.
with dogs that you don't, like, if you're getting a girl dog, you'll need to, well, and a boy, you'll need to remember the neutering is not the one, which, by the way, it's went right up in price.
How much
Has
is
So
it?
expensive.
Thousands.
450 quid.
Oh,
It used to be like 300.
No, it was definitely less than that when I got Maggie done. Definitely less than that. I checked. That was only like 3 years ago.
If you
I
get a
know.
boy dog, remember you can get his balls taken out and fake ones put in so he doesn't feel
Prosthetic.
demasculine.
I think that's so cute.
Aesthetic.
Anyway, let's head over to confession sessions, which actually it's a bit of a blast from the past almost, isn't it?
It's not
It
really.
is.
It's not really. 'Cause guess what happened? First of all, we're raging. We're raging because I did say, I phoned up the car garage when my car had the whole issue, and I said, look, have a wee look for this. It looks like a external like phone charger, like battery pack. It's a little hard drive. It's probably in the pocket, or it'll
And
be in
it's
the glove
got
box.
a really good episode on it.
It's got a
Yeah.
really good, you don't understand, it's got a really good episode on it. And they were like, no, we've checked, there's nothing there. I got the car back and I literally looked with my bare eyeballs. I was like, there it is.
It's right there.
It's
Oh,
right there.
that's so annoying.
Are your eyes painted on?
That's been a man.
Are they painted on?
Is it a man? Because they don't look
No,
for
it's a
things.
woman.
What?
I expect
She's
it's better.
No, she's asked a man to do it. There's no way. I just genuinely think it is a different biological thing that men cannot see
Can't see.
the same when they're looking for things.
Blah.
So basically this time we have the lost episode.
The lost, which by the way, I think that if everyone else feels the same way as me, they'll be happy about this because it would always like grind my gears going, but I wanted to know what was said in that episode.
Yeah, and it was a good episode.
It was a good
I remember we were
episode.
pure gutting ourselves on that one.
Don't back it up too much.
No,
in
but
case
it was.
it's not.
I remember we were
will
really
be
laughing
good.
on that episode and there was some good stories in it. So if you
It'll
want
always
to...
be the lost episode if you're not subscribed though.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Go
So
and
make sure you go and subscribe. You can actually do it if you're listening on Spotify. You can go and do the Spotify subscribe. That's
Yep.
easy to do. Or it's got the video on it as well in case you're looking for that. And if you're wanting to subscribe on Patreon, it's a wee app. You just download it and you can save it all there. Get all the previous eps. Or there's also Supercast as well, which you can then link it to your favourite player. Dead easy to do.
Super easy.
We're everywhere. And we'll leave all the details below. So if you want to go and do that, then click below and we'll see you on Wednesday's ep. The Lost Files. That's
Yep.
what I'm calling it.
The Lost Files.
Also go and check out the vlog from last week. There'll be a new one there from Sunday and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
And enjoy your Easter eggs. Bye.
Bye.